What's up, guys? It's Puffball here, and today we're going to be having a little story time while I play Bedwars. And today, what's the story? Oh, well, it is when I ran for 6th grade senator. And I know I've already told this story on my Tezzymations channel. By the way, subscribe to that channel and this channel if you aren't already. Anyway, let's just jump right into the story. So essentially, it started where they were doing announcements and on the intercom, and they were said how if you want to be a 6th grade senator, you have to take this form with you have to turn in this form with everyone's signatures, with all your teachers' signatures and your parents' signature, and I was like, okay, whatever, and yeah, and then it was due date for these little yellow slips. And I forgot to do the I forgot. Oh, well, that guy did a 10 out of 10 play right there. Put me in your montage, like, come on, dude. So yeah, and usually when this happens, we just get a verbal consent from like we call our parents and then they say yes, and we did that, except for the person that was running it just said no for some reason. And I'm like, bruh, why do you say no to me? I literally, my mom on the phone told you, yeah, he can do it, so why can't I do it? And I don't understand it, except for they said, go get your teacher to sign it. We will we'll evaluate the situation later. And I was like, whatever. So I went, and then I got my first period teacher to sign the form, and then the person that was running it came in, and they were like, okay, so I'm giving you a challenge. And they said, essentially, if I could get all my teachers to sign it by 2:45, then they would take my mom's verbal consent. And I was like, dude, that's so epic, dude. Except for then I realized they had a plan. They knew I wasn't gonna get it in because I had to have it in before 2:45, but school ended at 2:45. But I had a trick up my sleeve, where essentially I had cross country, meaning that I would leave before early and I could turn it in on my way out. So I was going through the periods and it was something epic. I got my I thought it was gonna do epic, and then came to my second period teacher. I was like, dude, sign this form for me so I can be senator. And then and she was like, so, you have a missing assignment, and I can't really recommend you to be senator if you have a missing assignment. And I was like, I was okay. I didn't freak out. I was just like, can I do it during lunch? And they're like, yeah, if you do it during lunch, and then I'll let you sign it. So I went to my third period teacher, and he signed it, and then next, yeah, he signed it because he's nice. And then I went to lunch, and I went back to 4th period and 4th period, and I have the same teacher for 4th and 3rd period. And then I did the thing during lunch because I am amazing. Yep. Hold on, let me kill this kid. I thought he was gonna put up a challenge. I guess not. Okay, whatever you say. And then I went and turned it into the teacher, and I was like, epic! And then after that, I got my 5th period teacher to sign it, and it was looking pretty good. And then my brother walks into the room, and I'm like, huh? You're not supposed to be here. And then I went up to him and I was like, dude, why are you here? And he's like, oh, we're leaving for cross country. And I was like, so apparently we had different. So apparently one day we did like a 15-minute drive to our meets, except for some days we went over to the other people's, and we had a 45 thing. And today was a 45, so we left during 5th period instead of 6th period. Let me tell you, that's not fun. That's not pretty fun to have that happen. Okay, I'm bad. But, that was pretty not pog. And so I literally ran as fast as I could to, my locker, like, threw everything on the floor, and then I ran to my 6th period teacher, and then I made her sign it, and then got on the bus, turned it in, and then got on the bus just in time. And that was the story of turning in the form to become senator. So they brought us all into like a room where they discussed what it means to be a senator and posters and how we were gonna have to make posters. And I was like, alright dude, I'll make some posters. So, and like the due date was like, I don't know, Tuesday, and this was like Friday, and I knew I was not gonna do the same thing, so I immediately went home and me and my family started working on posters. And it was fun. It was an epic time that we all had together. Yeah. And my brother, this was back when like it was like when PewDiePie played Minecraft, and my slogan was, "Be a big brain, vote me." Well, obviously it didn't say vote me, it said my real name, but whatever. So yeah, and I got the best spot, and my poster I put right onto the microwave. You may be like, why is that? Why do I need this information? Well, you see, while people were eating lunch, the only thing they could do would be stare at my poster while they were waiting for their 1 minute mac and cheese to be finished. Why does it take a minute for mac and cheese to get in? I've been waiting this line for 5 minutes. What the heck? Half of the people that I even talked to, or walked by, said that they were gonna vote for me, and I haven't even given my speech yet. Oh yeah, we had to do a big speech, and I wasn't. Well, I was prepared, obviously, but I'm bad at writing. So we start writing our speeches, and mine was the best speech ever. I mean, can you get a better speech that ends with remember, be a big brain, vote me? I mean, like, what? Can you get a better speech than that? No, you can't. And after that, instead of half, literally every single person that I ran into said that they would vote for me. And I'm like, bruh. So after that, during PAC one day, we had a voting thing where we had Google Forms, and everyone would vote for who they thought should be senator. And then the same day, at 6th period, they would bring all the senators into a room one by one and tell them if they won or not. And I was brought into that room, and they told me, yeah, you're not senator because you suck, kid. And I was like, will we? Are you kidding me? And no, they were not kidding me. Yes, I did not get it. So, I went back to 6th period, and everyone was like, did you get it? Did you get it? And everyone was wondering, because obviously they haven't said it yet. Only the senators know. And there was another person in my class that ran for senator, and we were like, I don't know. By the way, the other person in my class wasn't senator, and we were both like, I don't know. And then they said on the announcements, and everyone was sad because obviously I was the only candidate that anyone ever wanted, so everyone was sad. So yes, that was the story of how I ran for my 6th grade senator, and that was a fun story, wouldn't you think?